Hello, everyone, and welcome tonight to our West Marches Hyperborea game. My name is Trevor, and I am going to be GMing tonight as I bring some of my friends into our game tonight. We are going to be diving back into our story. This is a community game, so if you want to join, you can easily join our Discord. We'll have a link down below, and you can join into our community. You can roll up a character, and you can answer the call whenever we have different GMs put out games. It is all basically set in one world that we're all trying to basically discover what's going on in Hyperborea around this Roman town named Intella. And then tonight I will be joined by 6 members of our community. We have some veterans returning with some new players, and we're going to start by introducing one of our veteran players who also is our leading death person. He's on his 3rd character. But BG, tell us which character you're currently playing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brian. I'm playing Azarian Mordrose, leader of the Ixian Enclaves, head of the Vice and Gaming Commission in Antella, and all-around swell guy.
Yes. All right, and just below, and you're level 4 assassin. All right, and below you, we have Lord James in Discord. Introduce yourself and tell us who you're playing tonight.
My name is James. I am playing Cormac, the level 2 Legerdemainist. I think I pronounced that right. You are, that is
correct. Legerdemainist, which is the thief magician. He's level 2. He survived his first game, and he's carrying on to his next. Below him, we have Erks. Another one of our veterans is returning tonight, so please introduce yourself and tell us who you're playing.
Hello, my name is Matt. I am playing Kinnikapuk, the Eskimo Shaman.
Also, our longest living character. He's been one of the OG characters, so he's got a streak going. Below him, at the very bottom, off camera tonight, we have Shinrin in Discord. Introduce yourself and tell us who you're playing tonight.
Hello, everybody. I am Greg, Shinrin on the Discord channel, and I'm playing Alexios, the Berserker. He's from Chimeria, and hopefully he will live.
He's our Berserker. He's level 2 Berserker, correct?
Yeah,
level 2 Berserker. All right. And then we'll kind of swing back up. I guess he's on the camera phone. We have, let's see, Slingshot in Discord. Tell us who you're playing tonight.
Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm going to be playing Phaedrus Invictus Sol, Roman Priest of Helios.
We actually have a healer in the group. That's good. All right. And then finally, my oldest friend, my dearest friend, who has joined me on all these merry adventures. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I am Danny. I play Logan, level 2 monk, and I can't wait to. This group is awesome. I can't wait to see.
This is going to be a good group. All right. So you're a 2nd level monk. So let's go over it again. We've got 2 4th level characters. We've got a 4th level assassin, a 4th level shaman. The rest of the group, I believe, is all level 2. We have a Legerdemainist, a monk. We also have a priest and a berserker. The interesting thing about this group is this group was not originally, I put out what the story was going to be and people signed up, and it actually is a very, very good group because of what we're doing tonight. So it's actually fate is maybe on your side. So tonight we are going to return to Intella. So before we do that, let's kind of back up a little bit. And as we talk about Hyperborea, we're going to the world of Hyperborea. And Hyperborea is this land mass that's just out. The gods took it from old Earth. They ripped it and they just spun it out into space. And it is orbiting Saturn. And because it's orbiting Saturn, it acts and behaves very differently. Different things roam there. And the other thing that we see as we also see the 2 moons, Serene and Phobos, the moons of Saturn, and each one of them kind of brings different omens. And tonight, we'll see Phobos is hanging low. We actually keep up with the Hyperborean calendar in our Discord, so we always know which day of the week it is, where we are. And currently, we're in the 12th month of the 11th year. There's a 13-year cycle, And that means right now is that it is very cold, it is winter, and the days are extremely short. You're looking at about a 4 to 4.5 hour day followed by the long night. So in this area that we're at is Cragspire. Now, Cragspire is the area of a map just close to a place called Dagon Bay, a great Lovecraft reference there for you. And here we see a Roman town named Intella. Now, this is a small fishing settlement, and this is where our games are based. All of the players are characters in this town that are basically trying to settle the wilds of this little peninsula. So now let's zoom in and we'll see Intella. Now, Intella, this is what it looks like now. It's not what it looked like in the beginning. Since we've started playing, the very first game, the city got burned, but it was attacked by the Vermis, the beast men, who burned half the town. And since then, we have some of those buildings are still under repair. And then we've also built a fence. We've built like a little shrubbery hedge. These are all the players have gotten together to try to fortify the town. We've built stables. We've got horses. So all of these things, and we've built the Ixian Enclave. That was something our players put together. So as they go out and they adventure and they bring treasure back, they're using it to kind of upgrade their town and also to kind of find out what else is going on in the town around us. Now, it has been several weeks since the Vermis, the Beastmen, came down from the mountains, and they raided the town, and they captured several of the villagers and took them back to their mountain lair. The very first game that we played, or of this new cycle, players went up, they rescued some of the people from the Beastmen, and they did find the cave that they inhabit, but there were many Beastmen. Well, that's been weeks ago, and now that everything is fortified, there have been reports of drums sounding and echoing through the canyons of those mountains. And let's return to the map so I can kind of showcase where exactly we're going. So as we zoom into the map here, we see Intella directly to the northeast here, close where it says Mountain Pass. That is where the Vermis are, and there is a place on the map. Azarian, you were there. You know where this cave entrance is. You assassinated one of the beastmen there, and you've been tasked with leading a recon mission to climb the mountain and assess what these Vermis are up to, and to kind of get a better idea on how many there are, what are they up to, and are they a concern? The issue is they seem to be active. People have heard of things clanging and echoing through, like a hammer or something hitting on metal echoing through, or like a big drum that's almost like a metallic clinging sound going and echoing through, and it's caused a lot of concern. So Tiberius, the Roman magistrate of the town, has commissioned this group to go and find out what it is. They are going to be supplied by the town, so you will have horses to ride from the stables to help you taxi up there. You'll also have supplies, and Intella Irons has put together ropes and climbing spikes for each of you, and also provisions. So with that, the 6 of you will be heading out. Now, what we need, as I always do customary in my game, as we're riding, I need to know what the marching order is. I put you guys on the map. This was a guess that I have. If y'all want to move this around, I figured the priest wants to be in the middle, and if y'all want to slide that around. But as you were riding or traveling, what is the order that you guys want to be?
I'll be up front.
Okay, so that's where I've got Alexius the Berserker up front. Does the monk kind of want to be near the front, or are you going to hang in the back? Logan?
I'll be right behind the front. How about that?
Okay, so we'll kind of put you here. Okay. Azarian, as you're riding, where are you going to be? Azarian? He's muted.
That's a -1. I'm gonna go. I'm fine with right where I am. I think that's the gods telling me to just.
Okay, all right. And Kanikapuk and Cormac, are y'all okay in the back, or do y'all want to slide up a little bit? How do y'all want to do it as you're riding? This is just how you're riding out.
Say one of us sort of scouting ahead a little bit. I'll try to scout ahead just like a little bit.
All right, so you want to scout ahead?
Just slightly, just off to the side a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So how's that look? Does that look good? All right. So with that,
about there, yeah.
So with that, each of you get your horses. The slightly intelligent horses that were saved from the town to the west, Aberdona, and each of you take your horse with a saddle and attack and everything, and you head out out of town. Now, as we head out of town, we are going to be venturing northeast across. Now, as we go to the map, it's not a long ride. It's pretty close. In fact, from the town, you can see the mountains. We're only talking about 5-6 miles. So it's going to be a quick ride, but you've also got some camping supplies because we don't really know how long it's going to take to climb up this. So you'll probably have to leave the horses at the base of the mountain, but it's a good thing to have them in case, you know, you need them for whatever reason. So as you guys are riding up, you get to the mountain pass pretty quickly. It doesn't take long to ride across. You're going towards the end of the day to get there under the cover of darkness. So the way that the night cycle works here is as we get close to the end of the day, there is not a sunset or sunrise from the bloated red sun. What it is a very fast transition. It turns quick. So it is day, and then just like that, it is night. And as soon as it hits night is right when you're getting close to the mountain canyon. As you get close to the mountain canyon, it is Cormac who is slightly ahead. Give me a discern noise check. We're going to use some thief skills, so let's give him the discern noise check.
And actually do these thief skills properly.
There you go. He's going to roll it. First roll of the night. He wants to roll low on these skills. When you're doing
12.
skills, roll a d12. You want to roll low. He wants to roll low. I don't think that's going to hit. What's your discern noise? Oh, it's a 4
a first level thief.
It's a 4 and 12, so you just missed it. You do hear something echoing. You're not quite sure it's a howling or a talking or a chanting. You hear something, but you just can't quite make it out. Now you're slightly ahead, but you do hear something echoing through the canyons above you.
I'm gonna call out and let them know that I hear something.
Okay. The rest of the party, you pull your horse too. The rest of the party rides up next to you. You report what you hear. Does anyone else want to do anything?
What did it sound like?
Talking, something. Not sure.
I have discern noise. Can I try?
Yes, if you have the discern noise skill, you can try. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Logan, the monk, who's very still of mind, is able to sit there and kind of channel the sound, and he hears it against the wind. And what you hear is two snarls or two grunts, but they seem intelligent. They're not animals, they're talking. But you do hear there's two different ones that are kind of talking back and forth. So you know now about where they are in the direction, and you know there's two of them. So they're not animals. They're definitely talking in some type of growling bark.
All right, there's two growling, kind of snarling. They're definitely communicating, so they're intelligent. About how far away are they?
That is hard to tell with the wind. They're definitely up the mountain. You'll have to climb.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
They sound like beastmen. We've heard beastmen before, right?
Now, Azarian has, and what you hear, it's been a while, but it's possible they're beastmen.
Really good bet.
It's a good bet. You know they're up here. You've heard them before. It sounds similar to that. You don't quite hear it like Logan does, but you feel that it's the beastmen.
They're above us, so we'd have to climb, or can we keep riding?
You're at the point now where you're going to have to climb. You'll have to leave the horses and climb.
Okay.
Right.
Let's
we have 3 people in the party with thief skills. This is interesting. The monk, the assassin.
Should I roll? And I'd like to roll as well, since I was familiar with the beastmen, just to see.
Well, you're level 4. You can make it out. It is. You can confirm. You can confirm it is beastmen. You do remember, so it is definitely 2 beastmen. Logan was able to kind of direct it, but you can identify that is what it is. So it sounds like 2 beastmen barking or growling at each other.
Sounds like the same savages that burned down Intella. I hear them whispering. Do you hear them, Knickapuk? They're calling
No.
to us.
Knickapuk?
Knickapuk does not hear them.
You don't hear them, but do you want to do anything?
Oh. What are they saying?
That they don't know. They don't know the language.
I think they're saying they want to be killed. That's what I think.
Now, just a quick question. Did it sound like it was reverberating, like you said, kind of through the mountainous, cavernous stuff? So kind of placing it where it is a little bit tough in the wild kind of thing?
Correct.
So
You're
okay,
basically
I
at the
got
base
you.
of the mountain. You're just hearing it
Got you.
echoing.
I got you. Okay. Well, boys, it's we might have to 2 silver pieces to whoever makes it to the top first.
Hang on, before we do that, I do want to go around the horn. We haven't heard from Phaedrus. Does our priest of Helios want to do anything? As they're all saying that, you're looking up at Phobos hanging low, and you know that is a bad omen. This is the red moon. It doesn't give a lot of light. Right now, you're in the darkness. You're looking up, and you can see the mountain. It has like a red hue to it from the light of Phobos. But you look up, and that doesn't bode well for you.
I'm going to have a hard enough time climbing up this mountain in the daylight. Helios is sleeping now. I suggest that we either wait or find these beastmen and destroy them.
You do have ropes and climbing gear that'll help everyone that are not seasoned climbers.
Hey, but unless all of us can see in the dark, which I highly doubt.
Could light torches.
That would certainly give our position away.
Not even that. How am I going to do it?
Absolutely
Trying to
not.
climb a mountain one-handed.
Yeah, absolutely not. I say we make a defensible camp at the base, and then we climb up early in the morning.
All right,
Maybe
so
we can
with that, you'll be camping here for about 15 hours.
I've got a thought.
Another thought is, I'm sorry.
How tall is this cliff that or mountain?
There's a first mountain ridge that Azarian has climbed before. It's not that far, but there's also you basically got hills and then the mountain. So you're looking up at a very large mountain range. The one in front of you, I don't know, 50, 60 feet.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Might I
You
suggest
guys
that?
could- Yeah, go ahead.
Might I suggest that one of us scout ahead to see if there's a trail or something that was missed?
Idea.
I can spider climb, so I'd say I should probably do it.
What is this spider climbing?
I can read the spell description. Hold on.
No, in
Oh.
character. In character.
Okay.
You
What
just
is
said
a
I can
spider?
spider climb. He's like, what are you talking about?
You
I can use sorcery to climb vertically. My hands are like spiders. Have you ever seen a spider climb?
We are indeed blessed. Loch Naka looks upon us. Ha ha ha.
Uh,
I think
Um,
everybody
shall I
here
go ahead?
will. You want to do that, Cormac?
try to do it as quietly as I can too. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to.
All right. You cast. You let loose this incantation quietly. As you do that, the hands get kind of sticky, as well as the undersoles of your feet, even outside your boot. As you go and you adhere to the side of the rock and begin to climb straight up vertically. Now, are you going to be taking a rope up with you?
This is more like I'm thinking like a scouting thing. I go up, I check,
Okay.
see what's around
You
me.
climb up. Give me a move silently check. I'm going to give you a bonus because of the wind, but yeah, give me move silently.
D12.
D12, roll low.
Good lord.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You very, very
Hell
quietly,
yeah. Hell
you
yeah.
walk up the side, you pull yourself over, and in front of you, you see this is 50, 60 feet up. You look, there's a landing up here, there's a ledge, you see a large cave entrance, and you see two of these monstrous beast men walking about. Now, you've never seen these before. They're big. They're 6.5, 7 feet tall. Both of them are carrying what look to be some type of fashioned clubs. One is to your far left. One is closer. There's a little boulder in front of you. You see one leaning up against it, chewing on what looks to be some meat, like a fresh kill. Not quite sure what he's eating, but you see one of them that is kind of pacing away, and you see another one directly in front of you, probably 25 feet in front of you, leaning next to rock. But you do see two of them, and you see a large cave entrance.
So cave ahead of me, right?
Yes.
Beastman on the rock to the right?
Yes. So so cave in front of you, okay? Well, actually, it'd be more to the right. So it's a little bit to the right. You do look, and you see like there is some type of winding path to the right. You're not sure where that goes, but you do see it kind of turning around. There might be another way to come up or down.
I need to start like writing this out real quick. Hold on. Oh, where's my pencil? Do I have a pencil on me right now?
So as you're climbing up, there's a path that looks like it goes to your right. Directly in front of that, there's a ledge. There's another boulder. There is a... Hey, just listen. We're theater minding it. You're fine.
I'm trying to write this stuff down.
There's a boulder.
Okay.
Your character doesn't have anything to write down. You've got a boulder.
You got us spooked.
I got everybody spooked after that last game.
You do.
So you see two beastmen. Okay, one is in front of you. There's a rock. There's one right there. The cave is behind that, and then to your left is another beastman.
And there's a path to the right beyond the cave.
Correct.
Right. So I'm thinking like just the eyes are above the crevice, like the
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're just like barely looking over, right?
Seeing seeing a cave and seeing a path, he's going to start to slowly climb back down.
Okay, you slowly climb back down, taking your time. You were so you know the way up, and because I'm not going to make you do move silently again. You get all the way down to the bottom. You relay this information to your party. Good scouting. So, how long does spider climb last?
Oh, I'll see. I need to find URS. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
As you're looking that up, what does the rest of the party want to do?
What do you think we should do? Should we head up and kill these guys, or should we just skirt around? Should we look for the path?
Did you notice if the cave led any further back, or you didn't go that far?
It's a deep cave, and it's probably 20 feet tall.
That may be our shortcut to where we need to go instead of climbing the rest of the way.
It might be a death trap.
Possible.
I'd really be interested in showing a couple of those beastmen Ixian cliff diving.
Yeah. We could toss them down and let the rest of the party if they can't climb.
I'm thinking.
So at this point, you see Azarian kind of put his arms around himself, and through like the kind of moonlight off his mask, you see these small sigils and small webs and spiders kind of start crawling over his mask. And you see him start to transform with illusionary magic into what looks like a beastman.
How are you doing that?
Shit.
I have a disguise skill as an assassin, and
Okay.
they use subtle. They can use acting skills. They can use props, and they can also use subtle sorcery to be able to. So I'm using the enveloping webs of Lock Naka.
Okay.
It's going to surround me and transform me into what looks like a beastman.
Okay, it's close. It's close. You look nasty.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
That's a new one. I didn't know they could do that. Okay. I knew they had a disguise skill. I didn't know it was almost like an illusion.
Well, I was looking at it, and it was almost like, okay.
Well, you do fit in because you smell just like them. Are you going to go up there?
Absolutely.
Maybe we can use him as a diversion. He can go up and talk to them while we're all climbing up behind him.
So here's what I'm thinking, right?
He can't speak their language.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Thinking I go up first, right?
You could be
You can get like a rope around some like handholds and footholds, make it easier for y'all to climb up.
Okay.
Then
You said there was a path up there too?
There's some path, but you don't know where it goes.
Yes. Then I'm thinking the rope. The only thing is it'd make a lot of noise hammering in the pythons.
Yeah.
So here's the thing I'm thinking, boys. Like, all I have to do is kind of sneak up there. We get you guys almost at that kind of top level, right? Ready kind of to strike. All I need to do is kind of get up there and start and start looking down, and these numbnuts are going to come next to us, and I'm going to give them a slight push in the back because I'm a nice guy, and they're going to tumble over the cliff, and you guys come over the top of that ridge, giving hell to the rest of them, and we walk our way in.
I love the plotting. I want to do a quick pause. I do want to give a shout out to Altrusian Grace Media, who is here watching us tonight.
Yeah.
We are listening to some of his music from his Zothique album. Thank you so much for allowing us to use it. And if you haven't already, go check him out on YouTube. And I believe you can also download his stuff on Bandcamp. But yeah, we've really been digging it, and we're going to be using more of it. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
All right. So that's our. Hey, we paid the bills. Now we can dive back in, but thank you so much. All right,
and I will say the dude's a machine. He puts out music all the time.
Yeah,
awesome.
it's great. Yeah. All right, so let's jump back into the action here. All right, so what is the plan? We've got a couple ideas. Let's hear. We've heard a lot from our thieves. Let's hear from what does Alexius think? Are you just kind of sitting back and watching? What do you want? What do you think? What's your vote?
Yeah, I don't think a climbing assault is gonna work. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be noisy. So I think if we can find a back way around to this path,
okay,
and get it where these beastmen are, I think that would be a better idea.
Okay,
I can check.
Do you want to crawl?
Okay.
You want to crawl around and see where that goes?
Speaking to Alexius at this point, our berserker.
Okay.
Can crawl around to the side to try to see if the path leads down to here.
Sure.
I could try.
Okay.
We'll try to do that. I'm not going to climb all the way up to the top.
You're just going to kind of skirt
About
around.
midway.
Okay. All right, so you
Kinda
spend
like
about 15, 20 minutes. You see him disappear as he's kind of like parkouring off the side of the mountain as he's got spider climbing around. After about 15 or 20 minutes, you do see, you're following where you know that path is going. You see it, and behind some trees you never would have found it otherwise, you see where this path is. There's like a secret path. It looks like they've carved behind some trees. You would not have seen it had you not followed the path, but there is a path that goes up.
Right, I'm going to take my falcata. I'm going to mark the two trees in X.
Okay.
Know where I'm looking at it, so when I come back to it, I can find it.
Okay. All right, so with that, you return...
I'm kind of dragging my feet so I know that I can track myself back to
Very smart, very smart. Playing it good. All right, so you've Hanseled and Greteled your breadcrumbs back, and you get back to the groups, and now you can report your findings.
Trail leads behind the cave. Eastman seems to have carved one into the mountain.
As I suggested when you took the path, is because I invoked the name of my god Helios. Which way do you wish to go?
I think for the casters, we should probably take the path. And have maybe Azarian in the front. Since he already looks like a beast man. It might be apt to, it might confuse them for a second.
Here's what I'm thinking. Or should I say this in character? You hit from the front. We'll come up from behind.
Because you can still climb up, yeah.
It lasts an hour, yeah. That's what it says. That's what it told me.
Okay.
I don't know how much time has passed now.
You've probably got another 15 or 20 minutes. So if you guys hurry, you could go ahead and perch yourself up there.
That's what I'll try to do. I'll advise.
As you guys are talking, the wind picks up. There is a lot of snow as a snowstorm is starting to kick in, and there's a lot of sound coming off of the wind is howling through the mountain range, and snow is beginning to fall. So you're having to like get closer and whisper, but it is also giving you guys some cover for the sound.
Azarian, before you leave, I'm gonna put my hand on him and invoke a prayer of Helios and give you an omen. Give you foresight.
Ooh.
It It should last a while.
All right.
This gift from Helios is much appreciated, my brother.
All right. So with that, is everyone's going to be marching back up the hill?
We're gonna climb. We're gonna climb with our barbarian buddy. We're gonna climb.
So
Maybe the thieves.
Who's
Should
climbing? Who's climbing versus who's running up the side?
climbing.
Climbing with my spider climb.
Running.
I'm taking the path.
Knickapuk?
I'm going to take the path as well.
And the one we haven't heard from is Logan. You
I think
climbing?
I'll try to climb them as well.
All right. So
Yeah.
everyone with the thief
way we
skills
can kind
are
of
going to
get in
attempt
the
to
middle.
climb.
Split the party, we die.
Pinch your attack.
I love splitting this party. All right. So not Cormac, but the other two thieves give me climbing skills. You are going to get a bonus on this. But do give me a climbing roll. The other three, you're going around and finding your way. Logan, you're having a hard time scampering up. Azarian, you go up.
Oh, that's good. It's an 8 of 12.
Is your climbing an 8 of 12?
Yeah,
That's
you
the same
are.
one as a thief.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, you are.
You're good.
Never
You
mind.
just made it, bro.
Just kidding. All of you make it up without a problem. So all three of you climb up, and as you do, you look over, and this you got a very faint red light of the moon coming through, but it's also kind of your vision is kind of missing right now because of the snow. But you look out and you do see these two sentries, or two. It looks like they're just standing around guarding the entrance of this cave. With that, the other three make their way around. You find the path that's easily marked that Cormac told you about. You go behind the tree and you move some brush that you see is actually like they picked it up and put it there, and you're able to, they're trying to cover it. You walk up, and the three of you, after a few moments, you get up and off to the side. You've kind of figured out which way you're going, but you see your three friends kind of hanging off to the side. So let's set the scene here. Let's set a scene here. So let's see where we are. So we'll change off of this. Where do we want to
Like
go
the
to?
Three Stooges in a doorway. Like one head here, one head here.
Hello.
All right. So here's where we are. So let's zoom out here. Let's bring some people over. This is what the entrance of the cave looks like. So let's get all of our guys here. So we have Alexius. Let's get Alexius. Here you are. You're coming up this way. We'll bring you up a step. Azarian, you're going to be off to the side here. Logan, you're going to be off to the side here. And then Phaedrus, you're back here. And then who else do we have? Cormac, you are over here. And then who am I missing? Knickapuk. You're back here. All right. So here's where we are. So you guys see everything going on here. We'll just go ahead and kick on the battle music. I think we all know what it's about to happen. And with that, you have surprise. I'm granting surprise.
Question before we get into this: is the cave dark? Is there a fire? Is it lit?
The cave is dark.
Could we have been strategizing on our way up?
At this point, there's
three of
three and
us?
three. Yes. So I think at this point, the three walkers are waiting for the three mountain people. I think at this point, is that correct, Alexis? You're kind of watching to see what they do since they have like the flank.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go surprise. And everyone's basically going to get to do what they want to do before we roll initiative. So with this, let's go ahead and go around and make some announcements. Let's go to Azarian. What are you going to do?
Sweet missile, baby.
All right. Are you going for the assassinate?
Yes, sir.
Which target?
It has to be the closer ranged one.
This one?
So yeah, it'll have to be that one. Now, I just had a quick meta question. I'm sorry. I'm just as far as the omen goes. Now, does that go on my next attack, or does that that goes on the next one that I do?
Yeah. So you'll roll 3d20s here on the shot.
Wow.
Dang.
All right. Yeah. Let's. We'll do it.
All right. So you're taking it. Your missile. All right, Cormac. What are you gonna do?
When they probably take a missile shot with does the +1 bullet add +1 to hit, or is that just to damage?
Both.
Okay, I'm loading a sling with a +1 bullet, and I'm gonna sling it at him then.
Okay. All right, and then B. We go to sorry, not Brogan. Logan. What's Logan gonna do?
I'm concerned about my. I want to have a diversion.
Okay.
For my friend, so I'm gonna run up this dude since I can move 50 feet, and I'm gonna pummel him.
Okay, so you're gonna. All right, so what you're announcing is that you're just gonna run. You're gonna run in melee. All right. With that, let's go to the guys in the back. So let's go start with Alexius. What are you planning on doing?
Move.
Move. Okay, Phaedrus.
How long are these? How big are these squares?
5-foot squares. So if we go to the little tool here,
I'm going to hold my action.
Now, this is surprise. So this isn't even initiative.
All right, I'm planning on casting light in the center of the cave, like right here.
Okay.
Once I see them attack, and the surprise is done.
Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for arrows to fly. And Kanikapuk.
Can I hold back the barbarian long enough, or berserker, to cast a spell on him? Like put my hand on his shoulder? Like, wait?
Yeah, I think you can do that. If you're standing still and he's moving, your cast will go first anyway.
Okay,
Because
that
that's just the natural flow of combat. All right. So basically what we do now is we're going to go through. Now, if you were melee standing still, you go first. We don't have any of that. We now go to missile standing still, which we do have. So at this point, we're going to take the shot by Azarian. So roll your 3d20s, and let's see if you hit this guy.
Okay. And one quick meta question. I get the +4 for the backstab. Do I also get to add my dexterity bonus on top of that, or is it a flat +4?
No, you get your dexterity bonus, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Here we go. Helios and Flock.
All right, well, the 19's going to hit, so you're going to hit. So let's go ahead. So what we have to do now.
Nice.
Let me go look up the assassinate. He has an assassination chart. So we have to go. Let me pull up your.
That one's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. So the way the assassin works, he actually can do a sniper attack, which he is hit. And you're level 4?
Correct.
Okay.
You'll have to match my
hamburger meat
number. Match my number to
So here's the thing. Right. You're going to roll a d20. You want to roll low. And if you roll under a certain amount, he's automatically dead.
Okay, is it you roll or me?
You roll it. I'll let you roll. Roll a d20.
Oh, boy.
Roll a d20. Right. You want this to be low. Low roll.
Sir. Okay. Take it. Okay, here we go.
Low roll. That is an 11. That is not good enough. It does do the damage, though. So roll your damage. You are going to do double damage. So whatever that is, it's a d6. So roll 2d6 damage. So it's just 2d6 damage. 9 damage. All right, you shoot him right in the back. Actually, let me grab this here. All right, so we've done 9 to him. You shoot him in the back. You hear him just like call out. And as soon as he does that, we go to Cormac, who is loading his sling. You can shoot your missile as well. So attack.
Sling thing on my character. Yep. Character macro, so I'm just going to roll straight.
Okay. It's a miss. The rock lands right here and kind of bangs off the side of the rock. With that, we now go to magic, which will be Kanikapuk. And Kanikapuk, you can cast your spell now.
Kanikapuk is going to cast Enlarge on Shinran.
All right, Shinran. There you go. Shinran grows in stature. And with that, Phaedrus, you can cast your spell.
I'm casting light spell like one of these bones over here.
All right, we've got a light spell. Let me get I've got a torch I can pull for that. There. Just so we know where it's at. Okay. Nice. All right, so there's a light illuminating the area now. Everyone can now see both of the Vermis, the Beastmen. Look, you can see them kind of pulling back as the light is kind of like hurting their eyes a little bit. With that, we now go to move. So whoever is moving may move, and I believe that is Alexius. So now you can move your movement.
Does the enlargement give me any extra movement?
It doesn't, actually, I don't think.
Okay. It doesn't mention anything about movement.
Can you move 40 feet? Because you could get to him if you're 40 feet.
Oh, yeah, I have a 40-foot move.
Oh, then you can get
there?
You can get there, and you can swing your weapon.
Nice. Now, I have my battle axe.
Yep.
Do I get the extended attack rate for this round? Or
No,
is that
you don't.
gone because I moved.
All you're just attacking once. So just hit the battle axe one hand, which you hit, and you do 3 damage. Because you are both charging, it's +2. That's 5. And the other thing is that you are enlarged, so it's time and a half. So what does that make it? 7?
5,
8?
2.5, 7, 7.5.
Do you round up?
I'm gonna give him 8. All right, so you go up and you just land that battle axe right in the side of him. So he's leaning next to that rock. You swing your axe, you hit him. Blood flies out as he starts calling out. From here, I think everybody. Logan has not gone. Let's go to Logan.
Yeah.
Who is
All right, I'm running up.
super fast. All right,
I'm
you
gonna pummel
run 50 feet straight across, and as you run up, let's give you the attack.
Right. Let me.
You get 2 attacks.
Right, here we go.
All right, attack number 1. Oh no! Roll a d12. You rolled a 1.
Oops.
All right.
It's just a bad miss. I'll let you get your second attack. It's just a bad miss. As you were running up, the light is going off. It kind of blinded you for half a second. It distracted your first attack. The second attack, you do hit him for 4 points of damage, or sorry, for 6 points of damage. As you go up, you give him a good punch to the ribs. You hear something crack as you land his attack, but he is big and he is tough. At this point, we're going to make announcements again, and we are now going to roll initiative. But first, let's make some announcements. So let's go to Azarian.
We are going to
Missile, Cormac.
Missile.
And then we go to Logan, melee.
Yeah, melee.
Alexius is going to go melee with his increased attack rate now. And then what's our casters? Let's go to Phaedrus. What are you going to do?
I am going to move forward to 40 feet.
Okay.
Like right about here.
Okay. All right. So you're moving. Is that it? Just move?
No, I plan on casting Bless, but not right at this moment.
All right. So you're going to move and cast Bless. Okay. Kanikapuk, what are you going to do?
Kanikapuk's gonna move.
He's just move?
Yeah.
All right, and then that's all the announcements. All right, so at this point, we're going to roll initiative. We'll have Azarian. He'll roll our first initiative for tonight. So you roll a d6. High roll gets to go first. I'm rolling a 1. DM dice are continuing to be hot, so that means that the heroes are going first. So with that, let's go and let's get the standing melee first. We're going to start with Logan, since he's super high dex. Make your 2 attacks.
All right.
Making your attack. Here's the first one. That's going to hit for 6. With that, he is staggering backwards. Swing again.
6-2, since he's
And that attack misses. So he's basically staggering backwards away from him. As you just punched him, he's kind of pulling back. So you've actually created a little bit of space between you. And with that, it will move to Alexius, who can now make his 2 attacks with his axe. First attack is going to miss. As you swing it, he parries it with this giant club. Make your second attack. That's going to hit for 4 damage. You do manage to get a hit on that
1.5.
Oh, that's right. It's 6 damage.
6.
So, all right. With that, you hit him. He kind of slides off to the side here as you kind of make your step forward. You're still kind of like pushing him around the combat scene a little bit. From there, we're going to go with our missile attack. So let's go to we'll go to Azarian. You're muted, Azarian.
Sorry about that. We'll fire off our short bow.
At which one?
At the one that was
Up here?
Logan was engaged with,
All right,
correct?
take the shot. Because he staggered back, you're not shooting into melee now.
Even better.
It's a miss. All right, so you take a shot and you miss. Let's go to... Actually, you get 2 shots now. You're muted still.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 shots. It's
Gotcha.
1 then 2.
Okay, we'll take it.
That's the attack rate. That is going to hit. Roll your d6 damage.
Take it. Here we go.
That's enough to kill him. 3 damage is enough to kill him. With that, he staggers back after the monk landed a blow to the chest. You immediately let loose an arrow that shoots him right in the chest. He falls over to the ground. With that, we go to Cormac, who's already got his sling going.
Alright, so if I can... Being this guy's about in range, right?
He's in range. It just might be long range. It's 85 feet.
He's 85.
You just get a -2.
I think I'm within 100. I'm within 100.
Yeah.
Sling.
So take a shot.
100 is medium for sling.
It's not a minus then, right?
It's not now.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. You can make that shot.
I'm rolling with a standard bullet this time.
That's a miss. You do shoot that into the cave. You hear it skip. Give me a quick discern noise. Give me a d12. You just shot a rock in there. Never mind. It skips. All right. With that, we're gonna go to our magic people. Let's go to Knickapuk.
Knickapuk's gonna take a double move.
Okay. Move him. Whoop.
And
Okay.
I'll have his long spear out.
Okay. Phaedrus, move.
And 1, 2, 8. Actually, I'm gonna double move.
Okay.
Wind up in this area right here.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And with that, it is. I finally get to return my attack. The Vermis guy is going to turn and make his attack on Alexius as he's kind of staggering back. He is going to make his attack. He's swinging wildly. His club smashes the rock next to you as he kind of overextends, and he kind of steps to the side here. With that, we now will go to... We're going to take it out of combat, out of the rounds. Alexius, make your attack. He's staggering. This is a mop-up at this point. So Alexius, make an attack.
Sure.
All right, that's gonna miss. I know Logan, you would run over and make your 2 attacks.
Yeah. Why is it not doing it?
Hit your button.
This. Right. You go on my character sheet. This one's not working.
Is the button not working?
It didn't for me right then.
Okay. Alright, so first attack misses, second attack. Oh, miss. He might get a swing back. I was giving you guys free initiative. Knickapuk, do you want to stand up and try to stab him? Look, he's on top of it. Everybody is just whiffing as this guy is dancing backwards. Azarian and Cormac, you guys can move. Y'all don't have a shot because of the giant Alexius. If you guys want to jump down.
Absolutely.
If we got 3 people on him, will we get flank?
You will.
I'm gonna grab
to get behind him then.
While they're whiffing away, I'm gonna grab the bone that I cast light on.
There you go. Now you've got a light. That's beautiful. Okay. All right, and with that, what does Cormac and Azarian want to do?
I'm trying to get behind him and get him in the back, if I can try that.
I don't think you can get that far. I think you can just run up. That's a really far.
I've got 40 feet, I think.
So, yeah.
Where's the... Yeah, this guy's really far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go roll.
I'll try to get on the side. I'll move up to near where Knickapuk is.
Okay. All right, so you're just moving up. Okay. Move your character.
Yeah.
Azarian, do the same.
I'm gonna move up to the dead beast man and roll him. I'm gonna search him for something. I'm gonna roll the dead body.
You roll the dead body over. As you do that, he does have it looks like some type of tied sack around his waist. You pick it up, it jingles. You just, this is real quick. You run over, grab them, you hear something jingle, you pick it up, and you can hear it jingle. With that, okay, you're not there yet. With that, I'm going to have him, I gave you guys initiative on that. I thought we're on mop up. He's going to swing back at Alexius as he's going to try to also run. So he's going to make his attack at Alexius, who is this massive thing in front of him. He does smack you for 8 damage.
Oh, Lord.
That drops you to 17. As soon as he makes that attack, he is emboldened that he actually landed an attack. He's going to stay. With that, let's do... we're going to skip announcements. I already know, right? We're just going to kind of poke the guy. So, because of that, let's just do a quick initiative. Logan, you roll. This is going to kind of matter just for the... Logan, rolling a 4 to my... I'm rolling a 6 to my 4. All right, so everybody gets to go. Let's go ahead and give Alexius his 2 attacks. This is the greatest beast, man. Okay, with that, you cleave your axe into his head. And
made me angry.
He made him very angry, but not raging angry, just slightly peeved.
How dare he hit me?
How dare you drop him to the ground, and he is dead. So you drop him to the ground. With that, we are out of combat. You have killed the 2 Beastmen sentries. As everyone looks about, Phaedrus, you are carrying the light. As you reach in front of the cave, the light shines in. There is a strange reflection of the light bouncing inside the cave. You're not quite sure what it is. Something almost metallic inside the cave.
That is strange.
How much longer is our friend large?
Is
About 10 minutes.
A turn? We got a while.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you still have spider climb on?
Light is 6 turns.
A few minutes left. So you've got an hour for the light. You want to keep moving forward?
How?
We should tie a rope if we have to make a hasty escape.
Agree.
I'm gonna tie the bone to my staff, like with some bandages that I have, and just make sure that it's on there, so I'm walking with it.
Oh, with the light, so it's like on the edge of your staff.
Yeah, just on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay. And with that, Kanickabuck, you go and grab a rope. What do you want to do with the rope? You want to kind of tie it back here? Is that what you're thinking? So if you need to, okay. So you go and you take the pit and you hammer it in there. You throw it over the rope real quick as everyone else is kind of cleaning up. We go look and. Alexius, you're hit, you're bruised, you've got a little bit of a cut coming off of that hit that you took with the club. It looks like it kind of snagged you. It is a club, but as you look at it, almost like a broken femur. It had like a sharp edge to it. So you're just kind of looking over. You feel okay, but you do note the strength of the Beastman. And with that, what is... Okay, Azarian, I think at this point we're at the cave. So you're at the cave entrance. So let's go to Phaedrus as you're kind of walking forward. You have the light, and you do see something almost like shimmering off the light. You're not quite sure. It's playing some type of trick in the cave.
Hey, if you don't mind, I'm going to look over at our enlarged friend, and I'm going to just kill him for 4.
Okay. All right, so using your monk ability, you do the Mr. Miyagi rubbing of the hands, and you hit the place. So that brings him up
shoulder.
So it gives him 4 points back. Just to give him a little bit of, the bleeding has stopped. You're hurt, but not as bad. And with that, let's go to Kanickabuck. What are you doing?
You cast Cure 8 wounds on Berserker.
Oh, you are. Okay, roll. We're going to heal him up.
Maybe we should have done that in reverse order.
I've got 1 spell left, and that's all I got, so I'm holding it in reserve.
I do want to say, Richard, thank you so much for becoming a hero and supporting the channel. That's actually the exact number he needed. That's the exact number he needed to be at full. So he is completely healed up, and at this point, we can move in. So, Phaedrus, you're looking at the front. As you look, there's a little bit of a downward turn as it goes like down into the cave itself. The light is cascading out. One of the things that you see that the light seems to be cascading on, giving some refraction to water. As you walk inside, you realize that there's flowing water through this, and it's like the cave itself is like a stream. You also look, and you can't tell, but the rocks in front of you, the light is kind of playing tricks on the rocks itself. They look odd.
I'm staying by the entrance. I'm not going in there if I don't have to.
Is there a bunch of rocks?
Scout. Right.
Are there a bunch of pebbles at my feet?
Yes.
I'll just pick up a handful and throw it into the cave entrance and see if it passes through, bounces. What does it
looks
do?
normal. Like you throw the pebbles, they bounce, they roll, and you hear a couple like ploop ploop as it kind of hits the flowing stream of the cave.
I'm gonna grab.
Fast.
I'm sorry. What was your
ahead.
character's name again? The one that wanted the scout. I apologize.
Cormac.
Cormac. One moment. I would check the area before you go walking, and I know that you're eager to scout, but check it first. There's something odd about this.
I have a 10-foot pole on my character.
Do you though? Do you have a 10-foot pole?
Oh my god! That
I have a
reminds me of my
pole.
first
I have a
basic
pole.
D&D game.
Do you have a 10-foot pole?
I have a pole.
I've been walking around with a 10-foot
Okay.
pole.
I'll give you.
us do.
I'll give you
Say,
the
like, it breaks down
giant
in two or
pole.
something?
No, you have a giant pole tapped to your back. It's fine. It's a very large stick.
Full brag.
All right. So you have a 10-foot pole. What are you gonna do with your 10-foot pole?
Get the very end of it and kind of try to poke it forward a little bit.
Into what?
The cave.
You just poke it in the cave. It looks like a cave.
Nothing's happening. Hold it there for a second. Does anything bite it?
No.
The wall.
Catch on fire?
Does it catch on fire? It is a cold cave entrance with flowing water.
You see Azarian go into one of his hidden pockets, and you see him kind of grab a handful of something, and you see him look back, and I turn to Knickapuk and I say, "Don't you leave me." And I start to walk in silently, and I want to discern noise and silently walk into the cave.
Give me a discern noise.
Okay. Let's do it.
Are you still in the gorilla suit?
He is still in the
sir.
gorilla suit.
Gorilla suit. That's awesome.
A 1. You hear a very deep voice echoing through the cave that is not. He's speaking a language that is not a beast man. It's very, very deep voice.
So, me being the Ixian and kind of hooked up with naughty little gods and stuff that we are, would it be something that I might have recognized? Like, I might not know what language you're speaking, but I can tell if you're pissed off. You know what I mean?
It sounds a little angry. Let me ask a question.
Nothing I've ever heard.
What races do we have here? We have an Ixian, I know, an Eskimo, a Chimeri Celt.
Chimera Celt.
No,
What's-
I'm a
Roman?
Chimerian, full-blooded.
Latin?
What's Shinrin?
Chimerian.
Chimerian. Okay. Nobody here can help with this. There is a voice that you hear discerning through. It's kind of bouncing off the wall a little bit. It doesn't even seem like it's that far away, to be honest. But you hear it, and it is a voice, and it is a language you don't recognize.
So we were sent here to scout for beastmen, right?
And to discern what's going on. So all you've done at this point is found the cave, which they already knew was there, and you've killed a couple of beastmen, which they already knew were here.
We need to know why.
All
These
right.
beastmen normally don't act in this cohesive manner. They're savages,
Right.
but their attack
Right now.
on Intella... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right now, there's something in there that probably wants to kill us, and I would worry about that more than worrying about that. None of us, I don't understand it. What are we going to do? Either enter or leave?
How fast and how deep is this stream? How fast is it moving and how deep?
It doesn't look like it's moving that fast. It's a stream. And as you're looking at it, it looks like at the beginning, as you can see, it might be a foot. It might get deeper in different places. It's not a steady depth. It's a cave. But it doesn't look like, I mean, you could You would definitely, if you went into the cave, you would be trudging through about a foot of water.
Okay, so is it making? It's not making a lot of noise.
It
itself?
is. It is. It's actually helping cover the sound of the conversation y'all are having.
Is the stream running down the middle length of the cave, or is it like off to the
and
side?
it's moving down the middle length of the cave, and it seems to be disappearing under the rock under you. So it's like you're standing at the ledge, and you just see the water like flowing. It's almost like it disappears.
So we can walk on either side of the stream, right? And make our way into the cave?
It would be difficult.
Wait, I go to you, big guy. You. I'm pointing at the bar. Who's the berserker?
Alexios.
Why don't you head into that cave and find out what's in there? Be a strong warrior, and I tap him on the chest. Go forward. Lead.
Alexios?
Okay, I go.
Okay, he's like, oh, this is great. So you're still huge, and you see him disappear in the darkness of the cave now. You don't have a light source, but you go in, and you step into the water, as you're going to have to. As you go through, you kind of splash a little bit in the water. The water is cold, yet fresh. You look down at the water, you can actually see through it. It's very clean and clear mountain stream water. It is quite cold.
Don't drink the water.
But you can walk through the cave.
Okay. I will say it's... well, I won't have to shout back because I don't want to make any noise. I'll walk back out towards the cave and tell them, there's the stream. It's only about a foot deep. It's cold, but it's fresh. We can continue our way. There's nobody in there. Immediately.
Yeah, and the water rushing.
I told you, our brave warrior led the way. Continue on.
Water will also mask our stepping, so that's good.
Correct. Cormac?
Well, as long as you're not splashing too much, yeah.
You go slow, yeah. Cormac?
Is out tapping just ahead of the guy in front, kind of tapping the roof a little bit.
Tapping the roof?
Cautious.
Tapping the ground?
Yeah, trying to make sure
it's a 20-foot tall cave. It's a massive cave. At this point, the spider climb is off, and as you guys, we're still got a massive berserker. Is everyone going in the cave at this point? Just kind of slowly. So we have a light source.
I'm walking in the back with the light source.
So everyone's kind of very slowly edging their way into the cave. As you get closer into the cave, you go further in. At this point, the way the cave is, everyone is basically standing in a foot and a half of water as you're kind of going through. It's cold, and it's cold outside, but you're all tough, burly Hyperborean men, and you're fine. As you're walking through the cold.
No.
Huh? Well, not Hyperborea. You live in Hyperborea. So
well, I have thick skin, so it doesn't bother me.
Correct. And so as you are all walking in, you get to this large boulder in front of you as the water kind of cascades around. As you do that, Phaedrus, your light source at the end of your staff finally hits whatever on this rock in front of you that was refracting some type of strange, like, metallic. As you get close to it, you see that it's some type of vein. There's a metal vein in here.
Oh, what? I have no idea what kind of stone this is. Anybody? I tap it with the. I kind of tap next to it, not on the vein.
You look at it. Bookbinder.
Well, yeah.
What's our professions?
It's a
here?
rock.
We have a bookbinder,
trainer,
Bruner, chef.
Before I was blessed by Helios, I was just a
rock candy.
Meager laborer.
Shinrin, what's your background?
Animal trainer.
Brewer.
All right. It's a grayish metal.
Did it resemble the ring that I sold at Albionis?
No, it is not. You don't think it's star metal.
Okay.
But that doesn't make that falls from the sky anyway. This is some type of ore.
Okay.
Looking around, is there anything else?
That would be the only metal I would know.
I raise my staff up and look around and see if there's anything else in the cavern walls or anything else.
You look up and you do see looks like bones laying about on the sides. You do see, as you look at the bones, they're chewed and gnawed upon. As you're walking forward, you also hear in the distance, everyone is starting to hear this echoing voice as you're walking into this cave. As you do, in the far distance, just around the corner of this rock, you look out and you see a light emanating from the side. So there is a light source inside. Cormac.
Maybe we should put ours out. Yeah.
I am a Goidelic Celt. Does he recognize the language at all?
No.
Just making sure.
We put ours out and maybe scout ahead.
Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely.
Is this thing?
Thieves together.
Can we still hear it talking or whatever it's?
You do. It stops back and forth, and then you also hear a couple of things. First, you do hear this talking, and I can play it for you. You hear this.
Lord Ardok is a huden fortik symbolo. Bida ukdom mon farste outwis. Mon kazabu haudon fuji.
And as you hear that, it stops, and then you hear this snarling sound.
Oh, that's good.
Well, whatever it is, we're not going to surprise it.
The snarling is what you heard earlier from the Beastmen, so it sounds like something is talking to the Beastmen.
It's poetry night. Yeah.
Well,
it's open mic night at the Vermis Cave. Yeah.
You're singing "Don't Stop Believing." That's what's going on.
Right, let's extinguish the flame and move silently.
And by flame, you mean magically lit bone?
Well, correct. We can't. We can put a rag over it or something. Correct.
Put a large sack on it.
What do you want to do with your light?
Slide it down your cat leg.
He's just happy to see you. He's really happy to see you.
Who's moving? Is anybody moving forward, or are we all just going to stand here?
You're all standing in freezing cold water debating what to do.
We're going forward.
And Cormac is standing there with this 10-foot pole, like, pushing on the dirt on the ground.
No, we're going to walk forward. We're going to go silently.
Okay, lead on.
All
right, Azarian, you're the leader of the rabble. What are you going to do?
We're going to be in the back. I'm going to walk in in my bestial appearance, and I'm going to get my little humping and my little gait right.
Oh, you're scouting. Okay, all right. Are you?
Yeah.
All right. As you move, there's a lot of snarling and everything echoing through the cave.
I'm supposed to be here. I was invited.
Right. You don't have to roll. We're just gonna say Azarian at this point. Everyone's saying the same, but he's moving forward. As you move forward, you are standing at this large ledge. As you get to the ledge of this opening, you see a very large opening. As soon as you look in front of you, you see what looks to be like a rickety staircase, like kind of put together. I say staircase, it's more like a ladder coming down like this in front of you to an opening in the cave. So basically, you're up top. There's a ladder coming down. You see a big opening. In that large opening to the right, you see what looks like the ruins of a part of a ziggurat. And in the very far on the side of that, there's another ledge, and on that ledge you see a big there's like you can't tell what it is. There's some type of structure right there, a small structure. There's a large brazier that is lit, that's cascading light all through there. And you see several of these beastmen looking around. There's 6 or 8 of them. And standing at the very edge, you can't see directly, is a very, very large individual that is the origination of this voice. You look, he's very big.
We have a Hulk.
Okay. Are we talking muscular build, humanoid?
Big muscular build, 2 to 3 times your size.
Okay, I'm gonna hide.
It's time to get reinforcements.
I'm just gonna kind of move silently.
As you look, you see in the distance, you see what looks to be like a holding pen close to your side. As you look down the holding pen, you see several Intellan survivors that are still being held captive here. There's 3. They've been here for weeks. Everyone thought they were dead.
Oh my God, these people. Okay, and just so the ladder's craftsmanship. Is it Beastman type craftsmanship? Or
It's Beastman type craftsmanship. It's crappy.
Okay.
But they're bigger and heavier than all of you, and they're walking up and down it apparently.
Of course. Okay. All right. So I'm going to silently kind of move back and relay.
So, like I said, you see 6 or 8 of these beastmen on the ground. There's a ziggurat in the middle. Some of them are actually on the ziggurat. And on the far side of that, you see a very large individual, probably 3 times your height.
Okay.
How long is that ladder? Like, from where we are down? How long is it?
Hard to tell. Well,
what's the drop?
50 feet. Maybe 40. It's hard to tell. But anyway, at this point, you're back and you're reporting to them. Everyone hears what I just told you. So at this point, you move back. What do y'all want to do?
I would advise that we return to town. I know that we want to charge forward and save those people in there, but there is no way that we can do this unless one of us can sneak over and get in the cage, and the rest of us can make a distraction, but we won't survive.
What?
If we go back to town, it's only a half day's ride. Hopefully our horses are still there. Then we can come back with more reinforcements, maybe another group.
A larger group.
I'm going to have to agree.
There are 3.
I don't want to die tonight.
There are 3 sneaky folks here.
Yeah. I've got some spells that could provide a distraction.
You know,
I'm too young.
Actually,
I am too young to die.
Azarian, I have this potion, which I have, as I understand it, is a potion of invisibility. If you want to drink the potion and just go open up the cage, I guess that doesn't help them escape any, but
they will die.
If we do a
We would get a
distraction
head start.
and then do that, that might well work. It's a good idea. Like a distraction and then the invisibility, go get them.
The only problem is they've been in there for weeks and are probably starving,
Very weak. Very weak.
and they're not going to want to run through a camp. I say that we bide our time and bring reinforcements. I don't want to leave them there, but we don't have the power to get them.
Well, I'm not just gonna leave. I'm not just gonna leave these people that are, that we're supposed to, we can gather some intel. Tiberius didn't ask us to come here and pop. We have a chance to make a difference here. So I mean,
I already have.
Running is running. We can always run. We have that option, but we haven't even got our foot in the hot tub yet. And you're saying it's too hot. Like let's
Running's not a plan. Running's what you do when a plan fails.
Yeah.
What did they look like?
Dude,
Did they look really weak, emaciated? What did they look like?
They've been here for 3 weeks. They do look emaciated, but I mean,
one other question, Trevor. I'm sorry.
At this point.
About the scene. I'm sorry. Just about the scene. So you said that the Beastmen were laying prone around.
they're not laying prone, and they're actually further up, closer to the large individual. There's a pretty big distance between the pin and the Beastmen.
Okay, so check. Dude, I got caltrops in my hand right now, bro. That I can dip into my little poison, and I can drop them over there and high-five these guys. We can do some hijinks. Someone else can sneak in and get the guys out, and you guys, hopefully, when we get them into the choke point, you guys just berserker the hell out of them.
Thank you for the restraint.
You already made a difference by seeing
Cormac's like, so it sounds like we've got 2 people that are just like, yeah, let's go. I think Cormac and Phaedrus are both like, we're good.
I want to fight a giant tonight. We figured out. We did what you're supposed to do. Scattered.
Azarian.
We found a giant.
How far are these
As
guys
you can
away?
tell.
If somehow we could get them up and then like drop the ladder, right?
You could do that.
It's a ladder, right?
Right.
We could drop the ladder because that's 50 feet. They couldn't get up.
No, and we could climb out, but it's how are we going to get these individuals that have been in the Hanoi Hilton for 3 weeks or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be tough to get them.
Y'all tell me what y'all want to do.
Sort of distraction, where they're not even looking at the.
But adrenaline's a hell of a thing. Like
that's a fair point.
Like they have no hope. They've been here for weeks. They have no hope. We come in there, give them a slice of hope, and tell them to run. We might be able to get them moving, at least up the ladder, so we can toss it off.
Azarian, how big of a cavern is this?
It's huge.
Okay. I relay it to Nickapuk. It is immense.
It's
huge.
as
big.
Hundreds
as
of feet
big as her
away.
webs.
And we don't even know if they have reinforcements nearby.
Well, we don't need to kill anything.
Yeah,
we don't need to. All we need to do is set the distraction. Let's get some of those people up on the thing. Leave our cow traps for them. The cow traps, and we beat feet out of there.
I've
We
got
just run.
something that
I have an idea.
I've got something that can delay them.
We could probably. Can we get to the edge of this where the ladder is without being seen?
You can.
Okay. We should tie because we certainly have plenty of rope. We should put it over the side like a loop.
Let's do this.
And when we go rescue the people, we pull them up instead of having them climb up because they're probably going to be too weak to climb up.
Let's do
We
this.
pull them up.
Because of the amount of sound and echoing and howling, I'm going to say that the party can slowly, methodically get up to the edge so that y'all can actually see what Azarian is seeing. And then maybe that'll help you. But you're going to have to kind of like... I'm basically, y'all are getting up to the edge and y'all can kind of whisper and look around. And then that might help.
Well, thank you. I was getting lost in the theater of the mind, brother.
All right. So with that, can you guys see okay?
I can't see anything, just a black screen.
Okay, give me a
Just
second.
black.
Black me too.
Let me
Eddie
move
Murphy.
characters in.
Charlie Murphy. Oh boy. Oh man.
Oh, good lord.
This doesn't look good, bro.
Can everybody see?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
And
can-
where are
I
we?
cannot.
Where are we at?
Can Nickaput cannot? Hang on. Now you can.
Where are we at? Near the skull up here?
Oh, okay. We're in the back left.
Yeah,
Right.
back right top. So
Back right top. So like up here somewhere?
you can't see?
Oh, I got us. Just move
All I
the
see is
scroll
like a
over.
sliver.
Scroll it over.
Scroll it
We're
over.
over here.
It's a big map.
All right.
Where's-
It's a
I'm a
big
moron.
map.
Okay,
There you are.
Where's the cage?
60 feet.
right there. 60 feet.
I see it. Okay.
Is this ladder like connected or is it just like a...
It's rickety and it's connected. Yeah, it looks like they brought up a bunch of logs and threw them together the best they could. In the distance, Phaedrus, as you look out in the distance, you're an educated man. And you look and you recognize exactly, you've heard tale of this 15, 16 foot blue skinned individual is a frost giant.
We are way outclassed there. That, my friends, is a giant from up north. I've seen them in books before. That is a frost giant. Yeah. If we could sneak
Cannot
in
survive.
and get them, that frost giant may just pick up a boulder and pitch it at us.
Cannot survive this.
Is a ziggurat
Information is enough.
Is a ziggurat blocking his view, or is the frost giant above it?
It is. You can kind of. It depends. Like the top part is, and you can kind of like move about to the side, and you can see he's up there. But the ziggurat is giving you some cover from the ledge.
Who's our sneakiest person?
Azarian.
I think we should set some sort of booby trap with the caltrips and knock this bridge down after we get them back up. And the rope idea might not be a bad idea either. Just that's the second plan, you know.
Yeah, because I can climb up.
Chat wants you to take a long range assassin shot at the frost giant.
Yeah, let's do it. If I had a +1 arrow, if somebody would have gave me a +1 arrow, Trevor, maybe it would be possible.
I've got some
I
poison.
don't know.
Are these
I
5 foot
have poison.
squares, Trevor?
I just don't know if I have no magic arrows at all. So if it's like one of those, magic
Yeah, they're 5 foot squares. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to murk this thing for sure. Like
You got a big
ass
ass ziggurat in front of you. There's no way you can reach it.
Yeah, we can't really do that until let's just get, like you said, let's do the caltrop. Let's kind of distract them. Get the caltrops. If we can knock down the.
All right, so I think at this point we need to make a plan. We've been hemming and hawing about it while you still have. So at this point, let's make some announcements. So what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna try to save these people, or are y'all gonna tuck tail and run?
I'm gonna
talk
say,
to him.
No, wait. Now you're baiting us.
I vote.
Now I'm baiting.
Yeah.
Cormac is Cormac's like he's in the back.
Better part of valor. Better part of valor. Yeah.
We did our job. We did our job. We found a frost giant. We found where they're coordinating. We found who's helping them. We know their resources. We know who's probably leading them right now.
All right, Azarian. Now here's the
giant.
thing: you can leave. What's
That's what you're
Azarian
supposed to
gonna
do.
do?
nah, man, it ain't going down like that.
Make a decision. Either we
Not going
rescue
down
them.
like that. You rescue them, I'm gonna go sneak up to the ziggurat and put one in this frost giant's eyeball. How about that? Okay? I'm down.
I'm on board for rescue.
die.
I don't know about prodding the frost giant.
Dude, that's what I do. I die. That's what I do. I've looked at
okay.
it
I
the
see.
wrong way.
You'll be the distraction. I see. You'll be the distraction.
Like I can be far enough away to take one shot and outrun these stupid idiots and climb up the stuff and get away because I'm fast as hell.
Especially if
It's
you
what
throw
I
your
do.
caltrops down.
All right. So let's do this. Phaedrus and Cormac obviously are going to stay up top. That way, as soon as it goes down, y'all can run and get out because y'all want to leave anyway, right? Is that correct?
I don't want to leave. I just don't want to commit suicide.
You don't want to commit suicide. All right, so you two are going to stay up top. Kanikapuk, at this point, we have to start making a decision. So, Azarian wants to go try to take a shot at the frost
I'm gonna
giant.
take a long range shot at the frost giant.
What is Logan? We haven't heard from Logan. Logan, what do you want to do?
Logan wants to go down and get the people.
All right.
I don't know about prodding the frost giant, but I definitely want to get the people. So if we could have a distraction, I think we could easily make it back to the bridge, destroy the bridge somehow.
If I put one in its eye, and as me being the ape man, I'm gonna be able to run in between these idiots. They have a 1 in 12 chance of looking through my sorcery, and why they don't see me, I'm gonna put one in their neck as a backstab. I don't care.
I love all of this.
You guys, get
So
him out.
he's either
Get him
going to
out.
succeed or roll a new character. Either way, it's
Yeah.
a win. It's a win.
All I hear is distraction. That's all
Hey,
I
what do
hear.
we
All right,
do?
so
I mean,
this is
let's
some.
save
Listen,
them,
hang on. We
for
got to.
sure.
Somebody's got to quarterback this thing. Let's hear from as Alexius. We haven't heard from you. You've just been listening.
Yeah.
He's the quiet type berserker.
That's right. It's a slow burn, and then I erupt. Yeah, I'm for getting the people out. I don't think we need to engage the giant. Or just grab the people and run.
What do y'all think?
I'm still big, or did I shrink down already?
At this point, you're shrunk down. You guys
Ow,
have spent
okay.
a while talking about this.
All right, I promise I won't take a shot at the frost giant. Let's get the people out of here. Like that's the main thing. And then if we're sneaky enough to get the people out, then we're all good. Then we don't have to spill blood at all. But what I'm telling you is he's not going to let us do that. So
All right.
I'm down.
Listen. We've been talking about this for like 20 minutes. All right. So here's where we are. Something has to happen, or I'm going to roll initiative, and they're going to charge. So at some point, we're going to have to make a decision here. All right.
I'm walking down the steps, and we're going to head towards.
All right. Is anybody drinking the potion of invisibility? Is that still on the table?
Give me the potion, and I will go and set the people free while you do this distraction.
Okay.
The priest.
Okay, I'm gonna have my crossbow out.
It would be better for somebody who can move silently, but
Give it to the barbarian.
I can't move silently.
The monk can.
Monk too.
I can.
All right,
Go
so
get
give
some,
the
B.
potion of invisibility to the monk. So you're invisible, and it lasts for a while. Was it like an hour?
It is. Potions are 1d4 plus 1 turns.
4 + 1 turns.
Oh, minimum of 20 minutes.
All right, it's 20 minutes. We'll say 20 minutes. It's fine. It's a long time. This is more than you're going to need. All right, so with this, I'm going to quarterback this thing. The potion's being handed to Logan. Logan, you drink the potion. You turn invisible. You start going down the steps. Give me a move silently as you're going down the steps. I'm giving you a huge bonus here because it's so loud. It's fine. They are hooting and hollering, and he's still making his call. So with that, Logan, you very quietly go down the rickety thing. You make it all. Hang on a second. Yeah, you make it all the way up. As you look in, you see two older adults and a younger female in here. They do look emaciated and starving, and just like this total sense of dread, like they've accepted their fate. Eventually something horrible is going to happen to them. In the distance, you do see the Vermis are all kind of like chanting and everything. As you get closer, you look and you see that this right here is some type of bowl with some type of black goo or something out of it, and you see the frost giant calling down as he calls up this Vermis, who kind of scampers up, and he hands him part of the bowl, and he drinks a sip of the bowl. As he does that, you see him grow in stature.
It's Jello. It's pudding. It's pudding.
Mikey. It's Mikey. He likes it.
And you see him like get even bigger, and now he's like a 12-foot tall beast man, and everyone's like hooting and hollering. It's getting louder in here as he's passing out whatever this concoction is.
All right. Is this pen locked somehow, or is it hard?
It is, but it's not locked. It's just they're just holding there. They're too afraid and panicked to move. You can easily just go and open it. It's more like just junk tied around them. As you look down and you see them, they're too petrified to know that they can go.
I'm going to go to the opening.
Okay.
And is it low enough where I can whisper to them?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say, like, in just a second, this door's going to open. Run.
You hear a voice go, "Who is it? Who is it? Apollo! Apollo, is that you?"
We are from Intella.
What?
Come to rescue you.
Who are you?
Yes, I am Short 4 Stormtrooper.
Okay.
Yes.
There are more of
I'm
you.
going to have my crossbow out, too.
Did Tiberius send you?
Yes.
And with that, they get together. The female starts freaking out, like, no, we can't, and they're kind of telling her, like, if we don't run, we're all going to die like the rest. And with that, they're trying to hush her, and you see one of them kind of walk over and kind of like try to get her together and kind of pick her up off the ground. And with that, they're like, "Strange voice, lead us, and we'll go." And with that, Cormac.
So I'm trying to identify like structural weak points on the ladder.
Yeah.
I need to cut something and knock it down. I can.
Okay, you're looking at it. It's more of a hard kick, a feat of strength, if you will, to kick this thing down.
Do you have any torches? We could light it on fire if it's wood.
It's kind of wet from the inside of the cave.
Okay.
It's not like tied to anything.
All right, so let's pause on that. So with this, what is Azarian doing?
We are going to walk down the stairs.
Okay.
And we're gonna hide in position, and we're gonna let off, and we're gonna draw. We're gonna try to sit in position and kind of walk our way towards the gate, and kind of ushering. And I kind of look at the people and kind of tell them that, like, giving them this, and I want to kind of use my bigger body to kind of block the.
Give me a move silently check.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, you as quiet as a mouse. You go up and you see that some of these guys are starting to kind of move forward a little bit as they're being beckoned to partake in this. So there's a chance this could work. With this, Azarian,
he looks like an ape man.
It does look like an ape man too. So Azarian, you've got your bow out. At this point, you have a very clear shot. You see the frost giant. I'm not baiting you. I'm not baiting you. I'm just saying he's there. You've got an arrow, and with that, the people start getting out of the cage.
All right, dude. They're gonna notice this stuff. Quickly.
All right. As they're trying to lift the girl out, they crash part of the gate. They're not very quiet. I rolled a 12. It was like the worst thing. So at this point, he turns. This guy does. He turns and he sees Azarian. He just looks past you and looks at and starts like walking forward and kind of like as he's like going after. He's like you see like he's barking at you and he's like barking at them as he picks up his club, and this one is marching towards you. And with that, let's go around the horn. Azarian, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to turn around and grab one of the slaves by its or one of the Intellan people by the hair. And then in the second motion, I'm gonna use a throwing dart and throw one right back at this dude's face.
The only person right now that's aware is this one.
Yeah, that's the one that's gonna get the throwing dart to the grill. Actually, you know what? I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to grab one of them by the
I just want to tell you that our chat is telling you to take the shot. You've got Chance, Locke, and
listen to them. They want to kill it. They want to
Sunshine. Everyone wants you to take the shot. I will say it's a very hard shot, but it is mathematically possible. But it's a very hard shot.
I would have loved to have that omen right now. All right, I'm going to take the shot. What are we going to do?
All right, so you're taking the shot. Logan is moving. Cormac, what are you doing?
No. Logan has his repeating crossbow out, and he's going to put 3 in that bastard.
And you're going to shoot at the giant?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's get us some. Let's go.
Can you even reach him?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do? Artillery hitting? You got a big ziggurat in front of you.
Azarian is 115 feet. It's 100.
I'm talking about the guy coming towards us.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy's 45 feet away. Azarian's got the long shot.
I ain't poking the frost giant.
Azarian is. It's 120 feet for Azarian.
Oh God, you are? Okay, good. That's the distraction.
I'm gonna put one in his eye. That'll be the distraction. We can get them out. We'll caltrop the rest and run like hell.
All right.
Never mind then. I'm moving. Yeah, never mind then. I'm moving.
With your you're still invisible. You still have your crossbow. With that, what is the tension in the room is palpable at this point. Cormac does not want to do anything. I can see he's
hiding behind a rock.
He's hiding behind a rock. Phaedrus, what are you doing?
Saying to the god of thieves that he'll smile upon them.
I am watching what they're doing, ready to come down and grab the people.
Okay, so you're watching the people. Kinikapuk, what are you doing?
This round, he's just gonna hold.
He's gonna hold. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the shot heard round the world. But let's. I want to know because he's not using. I just want to know before let's do the math on the shot before he rolls the dice. What's the negative that you're going to get for shooting 120 feet with a short bow?
And I get a +6 total from my.
It is considered long range.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be like -2, -4.
I think it's -4 for long range. Is that right?
+2.
So you'll get a +2 to this shot, and then what's your fighting ability?
My fighting ability is 3.
All right. I need to look at something really quick. Your fighting ability is 3.
Yep. Yeah, my total is +6 for my bonuses, and then whatever minuses we have, put it on there.
Your fighting ability is 4?
3.
3. Okay. Okay. It's not terribly hard to hit him. We'll see. Go for it.
I like that. So you're saying there's a chance. So what's my plus total?
Oh, they're saying it's a medium shot. It's a medium shot. So it's minus, so you get a +4 to the shot. It's a +4. Okay,
Let's
so
go get us, Tom.
go take your shot.
Talk not gonna be with us. Come on, dude.
Oh my god, it was a 20 and it came off of it. It was a 20 and it rolled to a 2. Oh no.
Distraction, man. It's a good distraction.
It was a 20 and it rolled over. Oh no.
God,
You take the shot, it goes over, and at that point, this is the surprise round. That was your shot. Logan, what are you doing?
Okay, it's this guy's still coming, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot 3 in him and then move.
Okay, so you take your 3 shots. So let's take your first shot at the guy in front.
What is this? Let me see. Is the crossbow on my character sheet?
It is. Actually, you have a macro for it.
Which one is it? The blue?
If I click on it, it's the one that says repeating crossbow on the top left. It's not the
I
bubbles.
don't have that when I bring it up.
If you click on your guy and you look all the way to the top left of the screen, like up top where
there we
the
go.
dot, you'll
Okay.
see. Okay, that's the first shot. That hits an AC of 8. That's gonna miss. Give me a roll d20 real quick to see if it jams.
Uh-oh.
It does not. Take your second shot.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for 3 damage. Give me a d6 and see how good of a crit this is. You count as a cleric. It is plus 2 damage. That's 5 damage to him. All right, now roll to see if it jams. It does not. Now take a third shot. Your pump action crossbow. You missed with that shot, but you did land one right in the neck of this thing. He's like, "Roar!" And as he screams, all the other guys are starting to look around. With that,
moving.
yeah, now you're moving. So you get up to the rickety bridge. They're moving with you. They're at the bridge. And with that, let's go up top. Is Cormac doing anything?
Hold on, how far are these guys from him? Hold on, I'm trying to see how far away this shot is gonna be. Okay, let's do this. 60 feet, that's within his medium range.
Shoot.
Taking a slingshot at him.
Regular bullet or +1?
+1.
There it is. You have you're not using your macro. Oh, you don't have a macro. I didn't make you one for that. Okay.
For sling, no.
So you've got a
Claw has is a 12. So it hits AC 7, I think.
It's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, what is Alexius gonna do?
I'm gonna make my way down,
Okay.
just in case they try to,
Yeah. Tell me where you want to be.
Yeah, I want to be like right here. So
Okay.
if this guy comes in, I'm just gonna waste him with my axe.
Okay.
So I'm kind of giving.
You're
kind of
guarding.
giving
You're
cover.
guarding the
Yeah.
hostages. I got you. All right. And then Phaedrus.
I'm gonna run down and try to grab the young child and
That's
tell
the
him
young
to follow
child
me.
right there. Okay. And then Kanikapuk.
Kanekapuk is going to move and cast spell.
All right. Oh, go ahead and cast. This is a surprise round. Go ahead and cast.
Now, the guy that's up on top of the ziggurat,
Mm-hmm.
he within 10 feet of the person next to him. He's kind of
No.
on the
This
middle
guy?
of
No. That's a range right there. That's 15. I'll say he is to this guy. There's 2 right here.
but not the third one.
I don't think so, no. You know what? I'm going to give it to you because it's a map. Who cares? Yeah, they're all within 10 feet.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's
cast
fine.
hold person on those 3.
Okay, so each one of those has to make a save. Let's see what we get.
Taking a sorcery, too.
That's a fail.
Sorcery save.
That's a
That's
fail. And then the last guy pass. All right, so this guy's held. Let's put some tokens on him so we know. We've got some sorcelled. They've been sorcelled. We'll put a little green button on them. Actually, I like that. It basically means that guy's not going anywhere ever. Because that hold lasts a very, very long time in this game.
1 hour.
An hour. They're just like, they're just held. So they are held. Now let's roll initiative. Before we do that, let's make some announcements. Azarian, what are you going to do?
We are going to, we're going to move.
You're just moving. That's all?
Yep.
Okay.
Caltrips?
Actually, do I have to say, like, I didn't know what I...
You can, I'll let you drop caltrips and run.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, you're going to drop caltrips and run. Okay. Logan, what are you going to do?
I'm going to missile and then move.
Missile, then move. And then Cormac.
Missile at... Hold on.
The same guy that you shot before, this guy? Okay. All right,
Let's
and
see if I
then
can hit him again.
can Nickapuck. Can Nickapuck?
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. And then finally we're going to go to Phaedrus.
I'm going to grab the small child and tell the parents follow me.
Okay. All right. With that, you're going to try to pick up and kind of help her up the ladder. All right. So now let's do this. Let's have Cormac roll initiative.
Good lord.
Yeah!
Decent.
Attaboy.
Nice.
I'm a going first. All right. So with that, yep, you're in range. I'm gonna huck a boulder at Azarian. I am going to huck a boulder at Azarian. What's your
Try.
what's your
I
armor?
told you so.
4 AC.
The boulder just barely misses you. I rolled a 2
And
and
it barely missed with a 2?
barely missed you. Yes, this massive boulder just flies and shatters against the rock behind you.
Right. These people need to save themselves. We're out
And
of here.
then this guy, hang on, let me go up here.
I told you not to mess with it.
This guy's gonna run up and he's gonna. I can't get to this guy. There we go. He's gonna run up and take a swing at Azarian.
Missed it by that much.
Just missed it. He's gonna hit you for 6. Put you down to 14. So he runs up and clobbers you with that. This guy's gonna make a run. He's gonna get to here. Oh, he does run over your caltrip. So what does that do to me?
I am.
Actually, no, you hadn't dropped him yet. You hadn't dropped him yet. Yeah. You
Something
gotta
like
move. This guy's gonna double move up. This guy is going to run to here and start making his way down the ziggurat. And then this guy's going to run as well. And then he is going to step to here. Wow. Yeah, he's going to come running. Actually, it's more like here. Okay. All right. But it gives him cover to the ziggurat as well. All right, so he's running. And now it's all of your turn. So Azarian, you drop your caltrips and try to run. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, he will take a swing at you.
Oh, sweet.
Miss. Move your guy. You can move 40 feet. Go.
All right, we're out of here, bro. Something like that?
Yep, that'll work. We're going to go to Logan.
All right, thunk, thunk, thunk.
On which one? This one?
Yeah.
The one that already got hit? Okay. Take your first shot. That's going to hit for 5. Roll to see if it jams. Does not.
Ooh, barely.
Barely. Take your next shot. That's going to hit for 6. Man, you're plinging this guy. Roll to see if it jams.
Other one? Yeah.
Does not. Take another shot. That's a miss. See if it jams. Does not.
Oh.
You just cock
Right.
it, cock and load. All right.
All right, I'm moving up as much as I can. I can't see because it's black, but I'm gonna say like, as soon as Azarian comes up, drop the bridge.
All right, so you can run way up there. All right, and now let's go to Alexius.
Okay, so are these people? Are they already at top?
They're running. They just haven't run yet, but on this turn they'll be running. We can go ahead and run them up. They'll get to here. Okay. They'll get to here. He'll get to here.
Because I'm just basically bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Up here, and I'm waiting for Azarian to get past me, so that just in case they swarm him,
okay,
I can at least.
Okay, and then Phaedrus, you can run up as well.
Yeah, I'm carrying a small child with me.
So you're up. Yeah, you're up. You're helping her up. Okay. So
yeah,
at
I'll
this
put her
point,
on my back and move.
At this point, we are at announcement and probably the most crucial initiative roll in the history of Hyperborea, because I see what's about to happen. All right, so let's make some announcements. I know Azarian is running like crazy. And then
I don't think I can take my shot.
Cormac's gonna take a shot.
I think I got to take a shot.
Oh, you forgot to take a shot.
I think you skipped over.
I did. I think I did. Take your shot. You're still shooting the same guy.
It's no problem. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what I get.
It's a miss. All right. So now we're back to announcement. Yeah. Azarian's going to run. Brogan, are you going to still lay down suppressive fire?
Yeah, and then run. Yeah.
Okay. and Cormac, are you going to take a shot?
Run.
You're just running. Okay, Phaedrus, what are you doing? Still running?
Yeah, I've got the small child like running.
And then Knickapuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Going to cast a spell. All right. So who's up for rolling the initiative? I think we're on Phaedrus at this point. I think it's Slingshot's turn. The most important. He rolls a 1.
Oh god. Oh god.
I roll a 3.
Oh god.
We're screwed.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna throw a boulder at Azarian.
Been nice knowing you.
Character, you could have just rolled a 4.
Hey,
hardly knew ye.
It hits. It hits. All right. Let's see how much damage this does. Ooh, it's not bad. You only take 6. Woo! I rolled low.
Crazy shot.
I rolled low. He survived. The boulder, it clips you. You stagger to the side of the strength of this boulder, and at this point they're all running up. So he's gonna get to. He can double move and get to here. He can get to here. He can get to here. You're right. We'll move him back. Ooh. What's that do with damage to him?
I don't know, like D3. I don't know.
It's fine.
1d3, I believe.
All right, we'll say it's 2 for the sake of time, and it also will hamper him, so he gets to here. He's going to run across the water and get to here. Big guy is coming. He is going to. That's all he can do. He just get to here. He can like double. He's like splashing through the water, and these guys are going to stand there and look stupid. All right. With that, it is y'all's turn. Let's let Azarian move.
Okay.
Actually, let's let missiles fly. Missiles fly first. Logan, missiles flying. Ooh, that's a miss. Roll a d12.
12.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna say it's jammed. Because what that is technically it's a hit another person. So I'm going to say, like, it's jammed. That just stops your attack.
And then I'm moving 50 feet away.
And you're running. Okay. And you're running through the cave. You're running through the cave. It's like, it's jammed. I'm done. All right. As you're running through the cave, that's where you're going. We're going to stop and go back to Cormac, who's got his sling ready.
Bolted, remember?
Yep. Go for it. Oh, you're just running. You're just running.
Yeah.
Okay,
80 feet, I think.
You're running 80 feet. All right, with that, we're going to go to Alexius. No, let's let Azarian. He's moving. Because I know what Alexius is going to do. Azarian's going to make...
You do?
I think I do. Azarian's going to make his run. And let's get... Alexius, what are you going to do?
Run.
Oh, you're just running. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time, Trevor.
I thought you were going to smash the bridge.
So this.
There's no way I was going to be able to do that.
Huh? What'd you say?
Will you be able to smash the bridge?
No, I don't have a blunt weapon.
You got an axe. It's wood. If you want to try it, it's a test of strength.
Test of strength.
Okay, I'll try it.
Do it.
Okay, do you get a wait? Stop before you do. Do you get a bonus to your test of strength if you go berserk?
No.
You wouldn't be able to retreat then.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I would be able to retreat.
You can't retreat. You definitely don't want to go berserk. All right. So roll
So this
your.
is a test or a feat of strength?
It's a test. So it's a D6. Roll low.
Okay. I do it.
You do it. You smash the bridge. You take the axe. You take the axe. You smash the bridge. Two of the beastmen running up fall backwards as you smash the bridge. At this point, now we go to Phaedrus.
I'm grabbing the child
and just running. You're still running. Knickapuk, what are you doing?
I'm casting Hold Person on the giant.
Ooh.
It's at -4 because of the single target.
He's held.
For 1 hour.
He is
Now go down in coup de grace.
He's held. Well, there's no bridge now, but you've got an hour of a giant just, he's held.
Are you serious? Like,
Come back, guys.
Knickapuk, you are my.
Well, we have to get through the other guys first.
Amazing luck.
Can we just sit here and pepper them with arrows until they die?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You could try.
I'm heading back with the people.
Everybody's running at this point. Everyone's running at this point. Okay. So everyone is running. Alexius has smashed the bridge, and everyone runs back down through the cave.
Before I run, I give them a rude gesture, and then I run.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Yeah!
You smash the bridge. You've run, and everybody. For the sake of time, we're gonna say you guys run back out of the cave. You manage to save 3 of the survivors. You get on your horses. You take the rope down that Knickapuk done. You rappel down the side of the mountain, and you ride your asses back as fast as possible to Entella after you stirred up a beast. I will say it's good that you left because these are only the vermis that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
So the hold was huge because the giant could easily have pursued you because that little drop was nothing for him to climb up, and the cave is big enough for him to run. So the hold was huge in him not pelting you guys with boulders from the mountain as y'all rode off.
The hold was.
My herbs.
Yeah. And I tried to kill BG, but he is so... He lived. I tried.
I was wondering how many levels the giant had of assassin, because then he could try to do an assassination on
Well,
Pete.
he's got 10. He's got 10 hit dice, so he had to roll a 3 or under. That was the math.
It was brutal. It was like when you rolled a 2 and barely missed. I was like, time to run.
All right.
I shrank up real quick.
All right, well, that's fun. I tried to kill some people. I didn't. They had a very sneaky... I'll tell you, I was thinking about 13th Warrior as I was writing this adventure, the sneaking through the caves. I'm also a big fan of Conan the Barbarian, where they put on like the makeup and they're going in to kill the guy and everything. So that was my inspiration. And we know that there's a frost giant in those caves now, which is huge. I will tell you as you get back, the one thing that you can say is you can kind of give a description to the guy over at Intella Irons, and they believe that what you saw might have been a silver vein in that mine, in that cave. So there's been a need for silver in the town recently, and you believe it's possible. I also did take part of the scene from Primal, with him drinking the black goo and getting huge. I was wondering if the monk would dive over for it and just get massive and just start pummeling people with fisticuffs.
That frost giant had me puckered up like I was playing Jenga.
I tried. All right, so guys, everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be back next week for another game of Hyperborea. If you want to join, be sure to join our Discord. Come on board. You can make up a character. We stream some of our games. Other games we don't. And we would love to have you guys join us and try out this awesome game. Or if you're interested in GMing a game, we have 3 GMs. I've got more coming, but I would always love to have more GMs or teach people how to run games. With that, we thank you guys so much, and we'll catch y'all next time.